Hi Aquarius, thanks for joining me. This will be a general love reading for you guys from the 18th to the 24th of May. It is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't worry too much if you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. If you check the description box below the video, all that information's in there for you. Also, please remember that time is fluid, so this could have already happened, could be happening now, it could be happening sometime in the future. And also, please remember, these are general love readings. They won't resonate with everyone out there. So take what resonates with you or for you and leave the rest. So what do we have for Aquarius, please? Aquarius in love from the 18th to the 24th of May. 18th to the 24th of May. What do we need to know? What do they need to know? In love. Aquarius in love. 18th to the 24th of May. Wow. Ooh. Declaring. King of Cups coming in and declaring to someone that you love them. That you love them. Anything else for Aquarius, please? Anything else for Aquarius? No, really? Anything else for Aquarius, please? Okay, they were very considered cards. It's a leap of faith because you don't know how the other person feels about you. You want to declare to them, you want this Nine of Cups energy. You want to be able to celebrate with them. That's a big leap, isn't it? A leap of faith coming in, just declaring that you love them. That you are here to stay. And that they have your heart. You feel like they are very trustworthy. You're sick of being left out in the cold here. Five of Pentacles, can't join in, can't speak to them, can't come forward, can't do anything. Very stuck energy here. So wanting to give them a brand new start at life, a brand new situation. It's almost like a brand new start for you. You have no idea how they feel about you. But we've got a Tower moment. Yeah, it's a rebirth of a situation though. You're coming in with the mindset now of rebirthing this, very much like last week's reading. But the Tower is here. So a Tower moment, can't join in, can't do anything. Life's desolate without this person. Life is desolate without them. Whoever this is. It could be a brand new situation. Could be somebody from the past, but we've got the rebirth card here, so it is almost like a rebirth of you, because you're coming in as declaring now, but it's a rebirth of a situation, a brand new beginning for both of you. And the Moon card, so important psychic insights. There's a lot going on behind the scenes, or has been, in your realm, and there's a fear of rejection. But you're trying to get over that now by just coming in and declaring, saying, enough's enough, I just need to go for it, just go for it. And the Moon's coming to highlight the fact that you are procrastinating. You feel desolate without this person. You want to come in, you want to join in with them. You don't want to sit in the shadows any longer. Wow. So, how do you get there? Well, swift communication here. This guy here, the Prince of Swords, his car. Yes, he has a car, actually. I don't know if he has a car. I didn't even know why I said he's got a car. Yeah, he's on this horse. His horse is all armoured up. And he's waiting. He's expecting some resistance. So you're expecting some resistance coming back to rebirth this situation, to create this brand new beginning. Yeah, oh, look at this. It's a situation you've never given up on. Nine of Wands, you want a brand new beginning with them. So this communication here has been very steady, very thoughtful, very a long time coming, but it is truthful. You're coming in now and saying, hi, how you doing? And it's not just because you're bored. You're bored and nobody else is replying to you, probably. It's showing dedication. So you want to move this situation to the next level or to calmer waters, but you definitely want to celebrate with this person, but there's no communication. So to calmer waters, I would say, because you're expecting this resistance, however this resonates, but there's a cycle that needs to be complete in you, in your sphere. Okay, you want a brand new beginning with this person. However it resonates, however it pans out, you're taking that leap of faith. It doesn't matter if this person rejects you, that cycle's closed. It's almost like you're getting answers. You need to get the answers. Yeah. And you've been keeping this all to yourself, the High Priestess. A bit of a headache here. How do I keep all of this? This person's not with me, I'm not with them, I'm stuck. Can't join in. Tower moment. I feel unstable. I want to get towards them. I don't know what to do. The High Priestess. She waits for perfect timing in order to come towards someone. So you're waiting for the perfect time to reconnect. Wow. Okay. What else do we need to know for Aquarius on the 24th to the 24th, the 18th to the 24th of May? Gosh, I'm getting everything muddled up now. What do we need to know for Aquarius, please? Aquarius in love. Okay. So yeah, you want to put the time and effort into this now, Six of Pentacles, because you want to rebirth this situation in a whole different way. The Two of Cups, it's just you and this person. So it says to me, perhaps there were too many cooks boiling the broth last time. And that's what happened. It led to discord and kind of like a break in this relationship. But it has been a long time, I feel. You felt desolate without this person. You want this wheel to turn with this communication. You want to be able to tell them, open your heart space and say, I'm here. I love you. I've never given up on this situation. We can make it. We can have a brand new start. We can do this. My God, I've just got that. We can make it if we try, just the two of us. You and I. Some of the things they give me in this room, it's absurd. I'm not going to sing it because it would be awful. Okay, so look. Look at this. Slow moving. A little bit of truth in there. You're expecting some resistance. And there's an apology. Prince of Cups here. Accept my cup of apology. Let's get this equilibrium going with this Six of Swords energy. Let's take this relationship to the next level. Let's stop being apart from each other. And it's through sheer willpower that you're actually doing this with this full energy here. You're getting I've got all your ducks in a row, but it's a rebirth of you. So you're looking at this situation from a completely different perspective now, and you're wanting to put the time and effort into it to get towards this Two of Cups, so brand new beginning. Okay, that's why you're taking this leap of faith, but it also says to me that you're using this power of your just inner spirit to make a change, to get that wheel to turn in a real situation. So you're integrating your strength of spirit into a 3D situation in order to get this wheel to turn, but you just don't know how the other person feels about you. You are expecting resistance though. It's something from the past. You have experienced euphoria with them in the past, and you want to bring that sense of emotional fulfillment into the here and now. You want to be open and honest with them. You want to be able to, and you do see them as trustworthy. King of Cups. You want to be open and honest about how you feel about them. Perhaps you didn't tell them that you loved them, or you weren't emotionally available to them in the first instance. Yeah, look at that Four of Swords just sitting there under the tree, just trying to make a decision on what to do moving forward. You're waiting for the perfect time to come in. Okay, what else do we need to know for Aquarius, please? Yeah, you want to nurture this connection. It's like the Lady card. You want to rebirth this situation in a whole different way. No more keeping things to yourself. You want to be open and honest, and look at that. In order to bring about balance into this situation, And from this communication, you're using your powers of language in a very eloquent way. Okay, you're bringing that as a truth in there, but there is balance. So you're bringing equilibrium into the situation by just being very open, I feel, with this apology. Very open with this apology. It's kind of like the bare bones you. Gorgeous energy. Gorgeous energy. Okay. What else do we need to know? No, too many cards. What else do we need to know for Aquarius, please? Yeah. Difficult, isn't it, with love? I feel sometimes we're in situations that are karmic. Sometimes we're in situations that we think are going to be good, but just never turn out fulfill our expectations. And I think that we should, as human beings, go into relationships with no expectations whatsoever, and then you can never be disappointed. Everything is a bonus. But coming back to relationships or re-sparking connections, something that you know, has fell short or never really reached its full potential, the World card here. Coming back to situations is even more difficult because you've got that sense of history repeating itself, or history interfering in the future of a connection. So it's learning from whatever was detrimental to that connection in the first place, the first instance, on working through those fears, those thoughts, those feelings, sealing them, anything that's detrimental, sealing it off. You have to work through that energy. Shadow work is very difficult, but we must do it in order to progress. Because if we don't, and we just toddle along and we deny it, we go, oh yeah, really. If we deny it, it will resurface. Okay. And I've had situations where I've just denied, oh yes, heavily in denial, so I can put my hand up and say that, and thought, yeah, you know, it doesn't affect me, that's not the case. And then in other relationships, that similar scenario has surfaced, and I've thought, crikey, okay, same thing's happening again. I wonder why. It's because you haven't sealed it off, you haven't done the shadow work, you haven't actually sat there in front of the mirror and looked at yourself and said, okay, well, what is negative about you? What do you consider to be negative? Okay. What are you doing? What is cyclic? What do you need to seal off? What do you need to stop doing? And until you do that, they will resurface. It's not an easy journey. It's incredibly difficult. Incredibly difficult. But in order to move forward, in order to have this rebirth, you must be able to seal off negativity, anything that was cyclic, anything that was detrimental to this connection in the first instance, and present yourself reborn. I was going to say come up to it reborn. I don't know why they give me that. Two of Swords. Do I do this? Do I not? Been thinking about it for a long time. So with the Hangman in the tree, that knows what he needs to do, but just hangs around and just waits for perfect timing. So the Eight of Wands, you're at this kind of like peak now. I need to just do it. Just do it. Just do it and seal it off. If it doesn't work, that's fine. But you are up for a challenge because you want a brand new beginning with this person. So the Queen of Pentacles here. I can work through anything. Nothing is too burdensome. There is a solution. There is solutions to every problem. So she's willing to nurture this connection, to move with it, to work round things that could be detrimental, to work with the other person. So it says to me that you weren't a team player in the first instance, and that's why you're coming in now with all this nurturing nature, opening your heart space, being emotionally available and wanting to communicate, even though they're tiny bits of communication, in order for you to bring this relationship, move it to a more equal, more stable footing, and then declare. Because you want to make sure that you're not going to fall flat on your face, I feel. But I don't think you would anyway. And I think that even if this person retorts back at you and says, why are you coming to me now? It didn't work in the first instance. You've got an answer for that with all this dialogue. And you're very truthful with it as well. I don't know if all of those wanted to come out, but okay. Anything else? Anything else for Aquarius, please? Anything else for Aquarius? Crumbs. Anything else for Aquarius from the 18th to the 24th of May? Anything else for Aquarius, please? Anything else? Yeah, okay. Yeah. It's somebody you feel very passionate about them. You wanted to move towards them like it was yesterday, but you're doing a lot of inner work. I feel it's a rebirth of you, rebirth of this situation in a whole different way. It's rebranded. You are available now. You're making yourself available. You are offering them a very intimate relationship. You're telling this person that you find them incredibly sexy. Look at this King of Wands declaring determination. You are the one for me. I want to give you my heart. I'm very determined. I know what I want now. And it's you. You're saying to this person, you're declaring to them, it is you. I want you in my life. I want to be, this cycle needs to be complete. I don't feel complete without you. So the Chariot card there, just very swiftly moving towards them. But there is kind of like not a plan, but there's a certain sequence that needs to happen in order for you to get to the full energy, for you just to take a leap of faith. And I think it's through sheer kind of like boredom of, not boredom, but just being left out in the cold. You just don't want that anymore. You want to be able to share things with this person, share your secrets with them, share your life with them. Wow. Yeah, look at that. And the reason, the Hermit's journey. So like I said, rebirth is knowing yourself on a more on a greater level. You've done this inward journey, this inner work. You know what to do. You are reborn. You've sealed things off that no longer serve you, and you feel whole enough to come towards this person. So I feel that there was a lot of emotional baggage or emotional, psychological baggage that you needed to dump in order to come towards this person, because look at the amount of dialogue that you're creating. So you are in effect participating, moving this connection to a completely different level, because there's no communication. You're throwing it out, but the communication is very backwards and forwards, so you are putting in the time and effort now. It's not just all on one person, which perhaps was the case previously. Okay, so eloquence, there we go. Steady communication, knowing that you're going to get a little bit of a battle there, or you're expecting it, an apology, and also a little bit of giddiness in there as well, getting towards that point of saying to them, I'm going to find you a little bit ooh la la, a little bit sexy. I'm really enthusiastic about this. I want to get this back on track. I know who you are to me now. And this Five of Swords, sorry. A lot of inner frustration, I feel. Just being stuck and not being able to move forward. Almost like kicking yourself for not being emotionally available, or not opening up to this person emotionally and telling them how you actually truly felt about them, or how you truly feel about them. Yeah, no, that's the truth. The Ace of Swords, a brand new truthful beginning. A lot of cards again, but yeah, it's got a lot of passion, a lot of va-va-voom. It's a lot of forward movement. It is a brand new truthful situation that you want to create, and it is, you do see them as a divine partner, because we've got here the Queen of Cups, which is nurturing this connection. You do hold them in high regard. You do almost like worship them. You almost worship them. So you want to come in and open your heart to them. You do feel I feel divinely guided towards them. But here, the Four of Cups. Now, they are sitting on the ledge, but you've been in this melee of just low vibrational, whatever this was. Here, disappointment from this Tower moment, not being able to interact with them. Almost like, yeah, I know that you're there, but I can't be seen to be interacting with you. I need to sit in this disappointment a little while longer. But I do want to come towards you. It's just not the right time. Wow. Okay. Anything else? Anything else for Aquarius, please? Anything else for Aquarius? Yeah, you are calling them in. So you're doing your groundwork before you even come towards them. With that full energy, leap of faith, you're sending out energetic information with the Magician card. So you're sending out. My accent changes as well. It's so weird. I'm going to tell you guys now. I live in Cornwall. Okay, so accents down here are very different to where I've come from. Obviously, the regional accents, and I pick accents up very, very easily, and I can come across as a bit of a Polly Parrot. I don't mean to, I just don't know what it is. It's because I'm an empath. That's what I put it down to anyway. So when I talk to people on the phone, I actually talk to them with a Cornish accent. And in this room, I get all kinds of accents come out. It was a Brooklyn accent the other night, and it was like 3 words. And I thought, what the hell is going on here? It was just really weird. Obviously, there's nobody else in the room with me. It's just me and my guides. Perhaps they were from Brooklyn. I don't know. I did chuckle to myself because there was another lady in our office, and in my office even, and she's of the same mindset as me. And she says, I pick up accents really, really, really easily. And I said, does it happen when you're speaking to them? And she says, yeah. And I went, I'm just crackers at it. And I said, it's just unreal. And I started to use little little sayings now. So I'm like fully getting there. I am actually Cornish, but by heritage, but it's really coming out now, which is very funny, because the other day I did have a bit of a quicksand moment. I was talking to myself. I was trying to go through, I don't know, a spreadsheet, and I said something, and this lady heard me and said, "Ooh, that was a bit of a Midlands accent." And I said, "Oh no," I said, "I'm not a Brummie." I said, everybody thinks about the Midlands being Birmingham. I said, it's not. I come from Warwickshire. I said, but we do have regional dialects. I said, but no, it's not. It's not from Birmingham. But I must have slipped into it for some reason, and she couldn't stop laughing. And I was like, oh dear. So anyway, I digress. You are sending out signs and synchronicities about to try and get this person to notice you before you pop in with these messages. So you're trying to do your groundwork before you've even got there, which is beautiful. And also coupled with this Serenos energy, okay, it's very powerful. It's a very potent time for you. So please be careful where you are putting your energies, and please manifest in a very tempered and routine, methodical way. I always say about manifestation works in, okay, for instance, just put something on the refrigerator or somewhere that you frequent on a regular basis in the house. Okay, so you're reminded of whatever you want to manifest into your life, but it's not through prolonged periods, okay, because I've had this as well, and people have pushed their energy towards me. Goodness knows where it's come from, and it comes through in waves, and because I feel things on a very different level, it comes across as aggressive, and then it kind of turns you off. You kind of think, why are they pushing their energy towards me, or who is it, and if it's also coupled with large waves of energy being thrown at you, and it's coupled with signs and synchronicities, it kind of makes you feel more uneasy about actually contacting the other person, because obviously signs and synchronicities are there for a reason. They're sending them out for a reason. So please be mindful about how you push your energy out. Stabbed in the back over here. I think you stabbed yourself in the back. We've got here the Queen of Wands as well. Very confidently telling this person that you find them inordinately attractive, and what you want is a very committed relationship with them. The Ten of Pentacles, a happy home life, prosperous, firm foundations for the future. This is what you want, and you have been waiting for them, like Three of Wands, to come back in and hopefully spark a dialogue, but they haven't. Five of Swords, too many cooks, and the reason is they haven't come back in. Three of Cups, too many people in a situation, and perhaps that's what was the demise of this in the first instance. This person's not going to come back in if they can feel or they think that there's too many people in there, because they don't want to exacerbate a situation. And we've got the Five of Swords here. It's almost like you've stolen your own happiness, not somebody has. It's almost like you've denied yourself happiness by doing whatever was detrimental to this connection in the first instance. Wow. Okay. Anything else? Anything else for Aquarius, please? Anything else for Aquarius in love? Aquarius in love. Anything else? Anything else? Trying to do these readings quite early, a week early, because I have my COVID jab on Monday the 10th. And yeah, I don't know how that will affect me, and as an empath I'm a bit worried about not being able to connect and my energy levels, because some people have said it's affected them in a very negative way, and other people, you know, it's been fine. But I don't want to pressurize myself with trying to get the readings out. I'm missing the timeline for you guys with feeling poorly, to be honest, because it does take a tremendous amount of energy to do these readings, and sometimes it's worse than others. Sometimes the energy, I always say, it's like sitting in, when I'm connecting with my guides, is a very different feeling to just doing normal tarot. I can read normal tarot, what's the point? I'm an empath, I'm an intuitive empath, and I channel, so it's almost like, what's the point of me just doing normal tarot? It doesn't feel authentic to me. It just doesn't float my boat, so I'm not going to do it. Okay. So I can connecting, and I never thought I could. I don't know why. I've been open and receptive to it since Mystic Freyja was born, and that's how this channel came about. Thank you to COVID and the restrictions, lockdown, everything else. If it wasn't for that, this never would have happened. Mystic Freyja would never be here. So I thank you, everybody on this channel that's subscribed, that's commented, because she is actually a year old, and I'm so thankful to you guys. But yeah, anyway, let's get back to source. So I almost visualize her sitting in like a tube of just pure energy, so it's white light, and that's how it feels, and that's what I see when I do the readings. It's so strange, and I can feel all this energy just coursing through me. But normal tarot readings, I don't get that. I don't get muddled up. I don't change my accent. It's very nah, and it's not. I don't like it. It's not authentic to me. So I choose to use my guides. And these readings aren't for everybody. They're denoted by the space that I have and the messages that I get. So, you know, horses for courses. If you don't like channeling, then you wouldn't be on coming over here. And it isn't set in stone that every time I get a reading that is going to be the case. You have to work at being open and receptive. It's like everything in life, you have to work at it. So meditation, clearing your chakras, clearing your auric field, being mindful about what you do before the readings, your affirmations and everything, and even afterwards, just shedding yourself of energy that you have connected with. Because these very well could be personal readings, I don't know. Sometimes I get sweaty hands, and that would denote it's a personal reading. I'm connecting with somebody out there on a very personal level. It could be, flushed cheeks, or I could feel like I'm swaying, I feel drunk. I exhibit kind of emotional sometimes emotional and physical signs of personal readings. Normally these are for the collective, so we'll just go with that. Okay. Anyway, I don't know why I've railroaded you, but Three of Pentacles here, working very hard on your career. You have been daydreaming about this situation. Double manifestation, I think triple manifestation with that Star Knot energy. So please be careful. So you are sending, see, it's did it again, sending out signs and synchronicities to this person because they are the sun in your life. You want to reconnect with them. Life is naff without them. The Nine of Swords, but like death to old ways, you're sealing that off and you're going to go for it now. You're just going to see where the chips fall, which is beautiful. Big reading. Okay, I'm going to have a look at how the other person feels about you. How does the other person feel about Aquarius? The one that Aquarius is going towards. How does that person feel about Aquarius? The person that Aquarius is going towards. Oh, Seven of Earth. Plans that need revision. So it would never have worked in the first instance, and they're very, very, very stuck in their own head, or have been. Great sadness. Take time to heal. The need to forgive yourself and others, because it was down to divine timing. We've got here plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, and poor timing. So they knew that there was more going on than met the eye, and it would never have worked when you both first connected. Okay. Gosh, they've got a lot to say. Okay. So yeah, they want to be able to celebrate with you. The Three of Water. They want this balance too. They want balance in this situation. Look at that. The three. Sorry. God's sake, the Three of Water, but the Empress here. Lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. So I think that when you start this communication, everything starts to get going for them. Look at that. It is the Knight of Fire. Sudden event that needs immediate attention. They're all fired up and very passionate. They want to put the time and effort into this. They want to nurture it. They also want the Ten of Earth. You want the Ten of Pentacles, something that's very committed, a very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things. So just being able to sit in the same space as you, creating a relationship that's very fruitful, very grounded, that has strong foundations, is something from the past here. We've got Seven of Earth. Seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action because it was down to divine timing, unnecessary worry. They also want to celebrate with you, a relationship that continues to grow closer. There's that forgiveness, a positive resolution of a conflict. They want to be able to seal this off. The Three of Fire. Abundance, things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. They want to make long-term plans with you. Very fired up. Very fired up. And Six of Fire. They want to be victorious. They want both of you to be victorious. They want both of you to put the time and effort in. Gosh, can we slow down a bit? They want both of you to put the time and effort into this, to grow this situation, but they are going to get some resistance from outsiders. Seven of Fire. Defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. So it's almost like, I don't know, mutual friends, or it could be something that they need to seal off in order to create this connection firstly, and then move it into a relationship. Yeah, the Awakening card. Look at things from a different perspective. They don't think that you like them in the way that you do. I feel a temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. It's kind of like, oh, the epiphany moment is you do like them in that way. You want a relationship with them. You are opening up. You're being emotionally available. The time is right for you to impart all this gorgeous energy towards them and tell them what they mean to you. So of course they're going to be like, oh my god, really? I thought you just didn't like me. Eight of Air, yeah, an illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. Aquarius doesn't like me in that way. Well, when you come in with that communication, that really isn't the case, is it? It's kind of like saying to this person, I really do like you, but I'm just a little bit scared, so I'm going to send out all these signs and synchronicities towards you. Hopefully you'll pick up on them. And when I come in with communication, it won't be so startling for you. But they have thought about taking a trip towards you, but it's only been a thought because they just think that you're just not interested. You're not interested in them in that way, i.e. having a relationship with them, a connection with them. Because it has lay on fallow ground. I've also got here, let the release card, so we're going to have to release anything negative associated with this connection, the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on, because you're ramping it up. You're actually telling this person exactly how you feel about them. A little bit of instability here. And the moon card, important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. So they knew there was more going on in your situation, that's why you bobbed out, but you had the mindset of coming back in now. The fear is that you're just going to walk out again, or just leave them to it, or say to them, hi, I'm a friend, and that's it. But I feel that for them, release affairs that hold you back, they are going to reciprocate this communication. They're expecting it to just falter. They want to nurture the connection. They are expecting you to repeat the same pattern as last time, though. Yeah, it's a cycle that needs to be complete. Both of you need resolution to this. Both of you feel divinely guided towards each other. Both of you need those answers to those questions. You need to put it to bed, even if it doesn't come to the Ten of Earth. But I think it will. I think it will. I think both of you are very passionate about each other. Queen of Fire, stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence in creativity. Independence away from a situation. Independence away from negativity. So, sparking this conversation, the messages are reciprocated. They're very steady coming. It's steady communication because you're building a connection again. You're getting interested. It's not just here today, gone tomorrow. You want something that is sustainable. The Sun card, happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. It's almost like their patience has paid off, almost. And almost, which sounds strange in itself, but being with no communication has also worked as well, because it's switched the roles. You're with the mindset of coming in, you're manifesting them in. It shows that you are dedicated. 5 of Air, an unwise choice, learn what you can from this situation. It was like an unwise choice. They thought it was an unwise choice, starting something with you. These seeds were planted in the first instance because it just led nowhere. They're the mindset of coming in and putting the time and effort in now to this situation, because both of you never came back to make this a fruitful relationship. Ace of Air, brilliant new ideas and inspirations. The truth. They're telling you a truth. Truth of a situation, a challenging beginning because you shared something with each other in the past. And the King of Air, coming in very confidently and speaking their mind. Perhaps saying to you, okay then, this is what you really want. How are we going to get there? What plan have you got? How are we going to make this work? It didn't work last time. But they've never given up on this situation. The 9 of Fire. Never given up on it. And the 2 of Air. Being unable or unwilling to make a decision. A stalemate, pretending there is no problem. So there has been a problem without you, Aquarius. But it's kind of like they're trying to move on because they think that you have moved on. They're trying to put it to bed. They're trying to forget about it, I would say. But both of you have been in magician mode. Both of you are mirroring each other. So both of you are kind of like doing the same thing. This person sending signs and synchronicities out to you. You're doing the same. You're speaking in the language of energy. A significant life event. A powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings. So this life experience card very well could be that when you come in and respark this connection, they have something to shed. And it's kind of like, oh, crumbs, really? And the Ten of Fire. A lot of inner frustration. I feel that neither of you are making movements towards each other because you're both worried about talking to each other. So you're talking to each other in the language of energy. Wow. In order to get something that's tangible, you need to back it up with something that's very physical, i.e. a text message, something that's audible and tangible and in our reality, rather than just energetic. If you want to create a relationship on the 3D, that's the steps that you must take, unfortunately. You know that each other are for each other because you're speaking in the language of energy. And perhaps that's okay for you, pair. But I feel that both of you want something that's very tangible, very real, very that has a tremendous amount of growth in for the future. And it is a relationship here on the 3 days. So I am going to have a look at your romance angels and angel answers. Okay, so what do we have for Aquarius in relation to this reading, please? Ooh, okay. We've got to hear. We've got to hear. We've got to hear. See what I mean? It just changes. It's so strange. Have I got any Italian guides in here? Because I swear that it's hijinks in this room. It really is. The weather outside is absolutely appalling. I am not joking. It's like gale force winds and the rain. It's driving rain at the moment. So gosh knows what's going on. It's whipping up all these energies. So we also have remain positive. Meditation brings answers. What else do we need to know for Aquarius, please? What do we gotta hear? God. It's a good job I don't take myself too seriously, isn't it? Life would be very boring if I did. Choose a new direction and also helpful people. We're not going to take the other cards. Okay, so what do we need to know? What do we need to know for Aquarius, please? Aquarius in love. Aquarius in love. Okay. What you thought wasn't possible actually is playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Beautiful. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? No need to worry. This is your soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Okay. What else do we need to know? 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 Whoops. We've got recovery, we've got flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others. Whoops, that's you communicating. Remain positive, retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world. There's that hermit's journey. Okay. We've also got choose a new direction, give your relationship a chance. Meditation brings answers, stay optimistic about your love life. Okay. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? We've got helpful people. So I think these are friends, mutual friends perhaps, to help you to reconnect. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. What's through just the art of conversation. Children, your love life is being affected by children. So it could be you have children, they have children. Whichever way it transpires, children are high on your agenda. Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. There's a lot of passion. A lot of passion, look at that. A lot of passion. We've also got here, very soon, clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So if that's the case, let your friends help you to gain greater perspective on the situation. I feel let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for Aquarius, please? What else do we need to know? Anything else for Aquarius, please? Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings. with each other. Oh, beautiful reading. I'm going to just sign it off with some Moonology cards. So what else do we need to know for Aquarius, please? Oh, crumbs. Communication is key. A personal issue reaches resolution. Surrender to the divine. Step out of your comfort zone. Nothing will come of this situation. I feel if you just don't take that leap of faith and seal off anything that was detrimental to this connection in the first instance. And we've also got have faith in your dreams. Adjustments are required. How many cards? The end of a tough cycle approaches. Conclusions are within reach. You're very close to achieving your goal. And balanced spirituality and practicality. Serenos energy and also magician energy. If it did resonate with you, Aquarius, please like, share, subscribe. Please remember to click the thumbs up button. It's probably the most important thing on the channel. Personal readings, all that information's in the description box below the video. And if I don't hear from you beforehand, have a beautiful week. And I love you loads. Take care.